Next up, we're gonna move over to Bo. Bo, or is it B? Which one is it?
It's B.
B, okay, B. What's your question for Jeremy?
My question is, what was the most stressful thing about working on Voltron?
Oh man. Be careful how I answer this, actually. The most stressful thing about working on Voltron, because I will say most things about working on Voltron are just not stressful and are awesome, and they're just the biggest joy and love to do. So it's been an amazing experience. The most stressful thing is definitely trying not to spoil things in multiple senses. Being spoil things before they air. Sometimes, like, I forget that something has aired because we're so far ahead with the record when something is released on Netflix, and so sometimes you're like, has that really happened yet or no? So like that can be stressful, and you're like, I don't want to get in trouble. I'm trying to also not spoil things. But on the flip side of that, with fans, is like people will want certain things in the show, and they'll oh, like, is this gonna happen? Like, I really want to see more of this. Let your head, the thing is like either A, like, probably won't happen in exactly what, or like they're asking something like, oh, we're gonna see more of this season, and you're like, I honestly don't know. You're trying to give a good answer, you also don't know. So I think that's the stressful thought in line of like able to like tease people about the show and like what's gonna come next, but also not give away too much. Try and give like satisfying answers about it. So I think that's probably the most stressful thing about it, and making sure that you're careful on how you talk about certain things, that the people don't take it the wrong way, and then be like, well, I thought you said this when like the next season came out, and you're like, that's not really what I said though. So I think that could be the most stressful thing probably at times. But honestly, it's not even. I don't really get that stressed about that stuff. I don't really let it affect me. And it's left up to the viewer when they get to see it if they're happy with it or not. So it's not really in my realm, but it's more so just me being like, I want to make sure that I don't accidentally say something that doesn't happen, or say something that does happen when I'm not supposed to, and vice versa. So that's the most stressful part, probably.
I assume it would be very stressful, considering there's a lot of people with their eyes on you. I just like kudos to you for handling that so well. Would you mind if my friend asked a question too?
Sure. What the heck? Why not?
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Georgia, and since Voltron is ending, what will you miss most about working on the show?
Easily, the thing I will miss the most is definitely just Thursday mornings, going in and recording with the cast, because Thursday morning is always our day to record Voltron, and so for the duration of the show, that was always my favorite day of the week, because we genuinely we have such a great time recording on that show. The cast is so fun. We laugh the whole time, and we genuinely love the storyline of the show, and we were always excited to get the new scripts and while we're recording them, be reading through and being like, oh my gosh, like this happens, and geek out about it together. And so that's what I will miss the most, is just getting to record with my fellow peeps. And it's, when you have people that you start as just a working relationship with, but you become friends, it's nice having those great people on a show, because you have a reason to see that person on a weekly basis, that in not a weird way, but like you have to see them. So it's kind of great because you get the opportunity to see them without even trying on a weekly basis. So I think that's what you miss, is afterwards you have to be much more like go out of your way to see those people, because you're like, oh crap, like if I don't do anything, I'm not going to. So yeah, I miss the peoples.
Georgia and B, there you go. Sound advice for good friendship, So you guys can apply that if you're not ever joined at the hip. Thank you guys so much for jumping on. We appreciate it.